Hey BugOut preppers. In today's video, we're going to cover a good basic list of items for your BugOut bag. The military has a saying, beans, bullets, and band-aids, and today we apply it to our prep. All right, let's get started. First, hygiene kit, and that's your basic, your toothbrush, your hygiene stuff. Should be kind of self-explanatory because this is stuff you use in your day-to-day preparation just for life. Okay, next. You want to have some sort of fire-making kit, obviously a lighter, matches, a ferro rod, cotton balls mixed with petroleum jelly, which you can store in like little medicine containers, and they make for great fire starting. But anything that address your fire starting kit. And of course your first aid kit, sort of self-explanatory. You can buy these as a kit and flesh them out. Obviously, try to pick up some antibiotics and other things like that. I'm going to do a more extensive video on what would be a really like a major first aid kit in a coming up video. Next, address food and water. So MREs, you can break them down to conserve weight, Mountain House freeze-dried meals, energy bars, some sort of mess kit, definitely water purification tablets, iodine, bleach, and unscented bleach, by the way, way to boil water, such as a canteen cup, a water filter, which you can look up online or on survival websites, and I'll put a link down below of a good place to find a lot of this stuff. And of course, a shelter tent, some sort of with a Gore-Tex bivvy. Definitely, I can tell you I've had a cheap tent and I was in a bit of a flood, overnight flood in a campsite somewhere in France. And that cheap tent, I paid for 50 ways from Sunday. I can just tell you the next day I went and got a better tent. Weapons, well, a handgun for close quarter combat, and then you could look into a rifle. I'm a believer in the shotgun, but of course we're talking about a BugOut bag, so you're really probably looking at, again, weight is a consideration, so it might just come down to a handgun and a slingshot. I'm a big believer in a slingshot. Pick one up, easy to use and well worth it. Some tools, folding shovel is smart, some sort of machete, knife. For your electronics, obviously an AM weather radio, even a handheld radio to also GMRS or an FMRS radio, so you can keep in touch with the group members if you get separated, and that's something for your prep. Make sure you have fresh batteries, backup batteries for each radio. Something to consider. It is, again, no matter weight, but boy, having a radio to keep in touch is well worth prepping for. Fishing kit for your food procurement. Break down fishing pole, some sorted bobbers, sinkers, hooks, artificial bait. But if that's too much weight, have a fishing line with some hooks. Do that. That's worth doing. I put in here clothing, spare pants, shirt, undergarments, socks, again, it's weight, but have some sort of fleece in there because hypothermia is something I always deal with, even in summer if you're in the areas that can get very cold at night. And have some money. Of course, that could apply to all our lives. But have some money and put it in your BugOut bag. Not to be used except in the BugOut bags. Okay. I think this is a pretty good basic package. It should cover most situations. Again, the preference is always to bug in, but to have your BugOut bag as part of your prep in case you have to bug out, and a plan. I hope you enjoyed that and found it useful for your prep. Leave a like, share, subscribe, and put a comment if there's anything you'd like us to cover on the channel. We'll be happy to oblige. Thanks for being a part of the community. I'm Mike. Till next time, keep rapping.